Monday morning, gears in line. Same car, same track, perfect time. No rivals here, no crowd to please. Just me, the clock, and the need for speed. Breakpoint marked, apex tight. Throttle feathered, exit right. Every lap's a lesson learned. Every fraction, time returned. It's time trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide. Chasing gold, 1/10 at a time. Perfect rhythm, perfect line. 2 weeks, 2 tests, 1 drive, 1 goal. Master the method, master control. Ghost in the mirror, shadow of me. Fighting the version I used to be. Calm in the cockpit, focused and still. Fast comes slow when you've honed your will. Brake, deep, steer, light. Balance on the edge of right. Every second feels like flame. Every lap rewrites the game. It's time trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide. Chasing gold, 1/10 at a time. Perfect rhythm, perfect line. 2 weeks, 2 tests, 1 drive, 1 goal. Master the method, master control. No luck, no bluff, no racing crowd. Just silence loud and numbers proud. The track don't lie, it knows your soul. It takes patience to reach control. It's time trial Monday, the grind begins. You race yourself to find what wins. No rivals near, no shortcuts found. Just focus, pure and sound. Every goal earned, every lesson replayed. That's the Widdowmaker way. Mondays for the mind, Tuesdays for the fight. The week begins with discipline and ends with light. Monday morning, gears in line. Same car, same track, perfect time. No rivals here, no crowd to please. Just me, the clock, and the need for speed. Breakpoint marked, apex tight. Throttle feathered, exit right. Every lap's a lesson learned. Every fraction, time return. It's time trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide. Chasing gold, 1/10 at a time. Perfect rhythm, perfect line. 2 weeks, 2 tests, 1 drive, 1 goal. Master the method, master control. Ghost in the mirror, shadow of me. Fighting the version I used to be. Calm in the cockpit, focused and still. Fast comes slow when you've honed your will. Brake, deep, steer, light. Balance on the edge of right. Every second feels like method, master control. No luck, no bluff, no racing crowd, just silence loud and numbers proud. The track don't lie, it knows your soul. It takes patience to reach control. It's time trial Monday, the grind begins. You race yourself to find what wins. No rivals near, no shortcuts found. Just focus, pure and sound. Every goal earned, every lesson replayed. That's the Widdowmaker way. Mondays for the mind, Tuesdays for the fight. The week begins with discipline and ends with light.
Monday morning, gears in line. Same car, same track, perfect time. No rivals here, no crowd to please. Just me, the clock, and the need for speed. Breakpoint marked, apex tight, throttle feathered, exit right. Every lap's a lesson learned, every fraction time return. It's time trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide, chasing gold 1/10 at a time. Perfect rhythm, perfect line. 2 weeks, 2 tests, 1 drive, 1 goal. Master the method, master control. In the mirror, shadow of me, fighting the version I used to be. Calm in the cockpit, focused and still. Fast comes slow when you've honed your will. Brake deep, steer light, balance on the edge of ride. Every second feels like flame, every lap rewrites the game. It's time trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide, chasing goal 1/10 at a time. Perfect rhythm, perfect line. 2 weeks, 2 tests, 1 drive, 1 goal. Master the method, master control. Oh, no luck, no bluff, no racing crowd, just silence loud and numbers proud. The track don't lie, it knows your soul. It takes patience to reach control. It's time trial Monday, the grind begins. You race yourself to find what wins. No rivals near, no shortcuts found. Just focus, pure and sound. Every goal earned, every lesson replayed. That's the Widdowmaker way. Mondays for the mind, Tuesdays for the fight. The week begins with discipline and ends with light.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's Time Trial Monday. Good evening, Fat Man. Welcome to the chat. And hopefully we've got audio. Hopefully we'll have got game audio in the background. My wheels just turned itself off whilst I've been setting things up. Well, let's just flick through it. I expect a quiet evening tonight, having had last week off. I kind of expect a few people to have forgotten it's Monday. So whilst we have a slow start, we'll get stuck straight into what we're going to get into. Here we go. We've got game audio as well. Hopefully, he says. Yes, we do. So yeah, good evening, Fat Man. Welcome. Time trial Monday it is, and I can see we've got weekly challenges. Is there a time trial in the weekly challenge this week? I'm only just back from holiday. I'm back just over 24 hours. And there is there special race? No Yang Wang one make? There's no time trial in there. That's fine. So just over 24 hours. We had a good week away. Absolutely did nothing. Not a thing in the week. And we have the winners campaign now, the viewers campaign. Let's go over. Let's see. We'll have a chat about this at the end of the night. And we'll see what there is. There's a couple of million credits to win there. And there is... That's the viewers campaign, so we've got that to watch. Okay, well, we've got a couple of things to get some extra credits there as well. I have to give a shout out to Mikkel Schmickel. Mikkel Schmickel has been working on something for me, and by the sound of it, he's done something very, very good. And we will come to that one evening, what he's been doing, and we will attempt the top 10 stars. Good evening, Mr. Wilkie. Hope you're well. How far away are we from the moon machine? Hopefully not too far. Let's have a look at the results of last time. We missed a week, so we might get... Are we going to get 2 results here? We've got the Yang Wang U9 at Barcelona. I don't know if we will. Just get the one, I think, 1,236. And we did that early. We did well to get gold on that. That was a really nice drive. No, there's only one. Because we get the Trial Mountain next week, don't we? Trial Mountain was a good dig. We're still well in there, aren't we? A 152.434 was our record. And the gold was a 153.8. So we were genuinely having a good shout there, weren't we? For some reason, the bottom of the chat is missing. Ah, there's a few people there. Good evening, Nate. Welcome, sir. So on this one, in the Porsche, Mr. Fisher was top dog, look, of 51,494. Where did we get to? We were 17th in the end, so quite a few people popped us back down the list. There's Mr. Az. Who else is there? Frosty, Rapid, Azadefo, just outside the top 10. One stop. Averaged out there's Hayden. And Lee comes in second. Mr. Fisher in first and Mr. Balto in third. So there's a good shout there. But this week, we're in the funky Nordschleife, the Nürburgring Tourist. Is it the full Monty? Don't know. We've got a 949.883 for gold. A 1001 gets silver. 949. 941 with Mr. Hayden in December. You've got the machine, Mr. Wilkie. You've already got it. Excellent. I haven't seen you friend me on Steam as yet. I was hoping you would. We could share games or share playtime. Glad you've got it, Mr. Wilkster. Didn't know you'd got it. Oh, about a month to go. Sorry, missed the end of the chat because it was missing. I thought it said about a month ago. No, it's on its way. It's on its way. So what are we looking for? Gold time, 949. 940. Oh, look at that. 949.883. Why is this backing out? Oh, where's it going? 949.883. So 12th place is gold. Oh my. There's a couple of misses. How many people have done it? 37. You know this isn't going to be popular, don't you? Red Desmo's down there with a 1028. Nando's there. Well, we've got to get gold fairly early. I mean, to be pushing a 941, which is some 8 seconds up on the gold. Mr. Nkuna Matata's there as well in third in December. Mr. Nkuna there's in 6. So really, top 12 is gold. Month to go. That's cool. That's cool. Keep pushing. Olive is in 9. Mr. Dyer is in 8th. Triples is in 10th. There you go. It's worth a crack. So, bog standard car then. That's what we're on. Red car, blue car. And it's going to be a long night. I'm on it now, says Matthew Goodman. Keep us updated with where you're going. I know Azra will join relatively soon, and he'll keep us updated with where he's going. So, here we go then. This is going to be tough. Yeah, a lot of people won't try it. You're right, Hayden. It is a daunting beast, I would have to say that. Settings today. It's on medium sports. Assist traction control off. Is it really a traction control off track? Weak ABS? I'll go with weak ABS. I think I'm going to go traction because of the difficulty of the circuit. Good stuff, Wilkster. Yeah, you want JB. Defo. Ah, I didn't do it, did I? I didn't do it. Controller settings. So assist, traction control 1, weak ABS, and count serious distance on weak. First day on GT today on the wheel in ages. Wow. That's where it is. So we are on force feedback max torque 8, force feedback sensitivity 10. It might benefit from slightly less torque, but we'll see where that goes. The back end of the car definitely feels. And third gear. It's the full circuit as well. Oh, not just half measures. It is the full circuit, not even the tourist track. Holy Chipotle. Early braking, one wonders. We red flagged that. My God. Wow. Weak ABS in a road car. Yeah. Is it a race car or a road car? It's a road car, isn't it? Just an old one. Surprised it even had ABS. Really don't really want a long time getting to the first lap completed. Want that ghost to chase. We'll get this pushed round. You'd be using default, says Wilkie. Oh, okay. It seems to be all right on the brakes. It seems to feel good. Counter steer and traction doing its business. Left that too late, didn't we? Ooh. Tried to use third gear on the entry, but car was travelling too fast. Try and get it dancing through. No touching the walls, Widow. Oh, she wants it. Come on, sliding away. Feels like we need to be quicker. Very hesitant coming into that corner. Now, probably comparing laps and using telemetry is going to be a little bit unnecessary, and it'll be a hell of a long replay to watch. I was cautious through there, had a lift, covered the brakes just for the first time through. Good evening, Olive. Congratulations on the top 10. Well done, sir. Have a tap on the brakes. Oh, sliding musty. Sliding monster. Oh, it's not slowing down. Ah. Shitbag. Ooh. It didn't want to slow down at all there, did it? I actually braked on the point where I would normally brake. I didn't give it any earlier braking point. I thought I might be able to save it, but no, no good. Learning experience. We know it's got a little bit of a carry through the braking problem. You shaved off 3 seconds switching to ABS weak. Okay, that's great news. Also, you'd counter steer weak as well, but probably no traction. I'm just erring on the side of caution. We will switch to no traction if we need to go much faster, one would suggest. Third gear misses that entry big time. We had to lift a little. Braking on the 100 for this entry, 4th gear. 3rd gear in. Don't hit the wobble knobs. Absolutely. Have you noticed that already? Wilkie's just made a really good point. This will be a frustrating one because you won't want to carry on red laps once you get a red lap. And I get that. I've already restarted twice. There's no point getting used to the track. We know what it's like. We've learnt it many times. all we've got to do is understand the car. And with traction and counter steer, it's quite docile, but what I feel, it's got a bit of body roll, which is just makes it that little bit uncertain. And it does like a little slide. A four-wheel drift comes in. We're going to get 6 laps an hour. So I'm only going to get 18 laps in tonight, really. 18 laps on an evening is not a many. I braked way too late then, I thought. Managed to just recover it, but I panic braked. I couldn't pick up the right line. Good evening, Azza. Welcome, sir. Now, this is a critical braking point coming up the hill here to get across this inside curb, deliver the car in. There's a grey panel on the Arnco on the right, which is a useful braking marker. Yeah, yes, Olive. Right at the very end, something bad can happen. Of course it can. That'll be the frustration. Good evening, Lee. Tremendous, sir. Congratulations to your boy. Doing an A-level this morning or yesterday and passing his driving test at the same day. That's great stuff. We had a tremendous holiday, thank you very much. A very good break. And the next one is being booked. You've got 16 weeks till we go away again. September the 19th. Put it in your calendars. Straight on to his driving test after an A-level. Nerves of steel, that boy. I say boy, man. He's got to be a man to do both in a day. Tremendous stuff. It's the right age to do the driving test. Definitely. September the 19th is Lee's birthday. Ah, tremendous. I'll wish you a birthday today for then, and I'll wish you it then as well. So you'll notice my throat is still as bad as when I went away. And I've still got a hacking cough. It's horrible. I'm quite enjoying this lap. At certain points, I think, as Nate says, we probably need to be using third gear to exit corners. But first lap round, we've got to be forgiven for some of the mistakes, but smooth lines. Had to dive the brakes. 43 or 44, can't remember, says Lee. That's right, the years are knocking up their toll, aren't they? Cut that corner, let the car float out. Nobody would ever let me drive their Porsche around here, would they? Nobody. Not a chance in hell. Used all the road there. Kind of clutched the buttocks and went for that. Right, this is donkey dip. I got through power pot with no fuss at all, didn't we? Has Hayden come in? Have I missed Hayden? I don't think I've missed Hayden. Nate says, I would if I had one. I'd love one of these Porsches with a flat nose conversion. It would be stunning, and I've driven one. A friend at work back at Heathrow had one. Absolutely stunning. Not if they had any sense, says Silver Surfer. Yeah, it's the only Porsche I've ever driven. Incredible in VR. Oh, I've been toying with the idea of VR. Toying with it. If I could project onto the screen the chat so I could see it, I would definitely give it a bash. We're at 9:25. Ooh, we're never going to make a 48, are we? 18 seconds to go at this point. We've really got to step it up. A long way off. Got to be much quicker. 12 seconds till deadline. There's the deadline. I did one of those paid DLC races in the old GT40 at Spa. It was fantastic. Oh, okay. At Le Mans, okay. A 10:04.463. Gotta let this thing wind up in third gear, I think. And then I don't know how we're gonna knock best part of 13 seconds off. Oh my. Should try this track in VR. I genuinely want to, I think. It was one of those things I was chatting about before I went away on the old Facebook page. If I've got some money to spare, I'm kind of torn as to what to buy. Although I haven't got money to spare after what we've decided to do with holidays. Gotta find the way past this bad boy and then make some seconds. Don't put any tyres on the muddy stuff. Oh dear. There I was, don't put any tyres on the muddy stuff and it just chucks you straight off. Well, that's not so bad, is it? Let's go and have a compare, see where we are on the friends list. We might as well, because we've ditched it. We're going to restart the lap anyway. First time out, we get the 3-star ticket. Happy days. Oh, memberships. Got to give away memberships for the first time of the month. They use text-to-speech for chat. Ooh. We're in bronze. Let's save that replay. Bronze. Text-to-speech. I don't know if you guys want to hear all that. Well, where are we? Oh, down in the 10s. Look at that. 26th, just behind David Jagster. We're ahead of a few big names, but we won't mention them because it's bronze. But Randy and LA's there with a 9:59. Let's get back on the horse. Let's do it. Come on. I was just starting to push to try and get in front of my ghost and try and work my way on, and we don't really need to do that way. Tweaky back end. Did we come through? There's no turbo. So I'm not suggesting short shifting. But I am suggesting thinking maybe we've just got to get our arse in gear and get moving. It will get aggressively swingy, won't it, if I power out too much. But I think I've genuinely got to get very much more aggressive with the car, really. Wow. Got to brake earlier for this corner here, we know that. Yeah. Putting the car into the corner nice and early is the right thing to do. And then let it carry itself through the corner. Try and get the right line for this corner so we can keep the power down. Don't use the edge of the road. Using the edge of the road is going to encourage the back end to get slidey, and we don't want to do that. We learnt from that. He's aggressively in my mirror, isn't he? Can we keep the hammer down? We've just lifted off a little bit, but that's not so bad. No 6th gear, I'm kind of hoping. Come on. Need to brake here. This is a bit aggressive through here. Yeah, they brake right on the end of the curbs. There we go, much better through there. And then we kind of had a holiday from this point, I think. I think we were quite casual. Let's see where we can go. Both the Ghost and My Lap this time we used that curb. I don't know if we needed to. We just kind of let the car have its head and run through that corner. That felt slow. Car just wandered itself out wide into that corner. My favourite part of the track down here. Not because it's easy, but because it just flows. You can get the car really aggressively moving. And it's a very scenic part of the track as well. Get the car hammering through there. How far ahead are we? We just almost lost it from sight now, which is kind of okay. So I hope you all know the Nürburgring now. It's about enjoying it, I think. Once you start to enjoy the track, you then start to find the time. And I know there's some frustrations out there, but that's got to be the car, not the track. He's just come onto that corner, so we're probably 6 or 7 seconds ahead at this point. That kind of felt dodgy. Still in 4th gear. A 10:04. Third gear was too much through there. Hayden says he loves this track. I have a love-hate relationship with it. I was like 500 laps to get the circuit experience done. Back in the day, 3 or 4 years ago as it was. It's a very controllable slide stroke drift. It does like it. Let's just try and keep the aggression going. Let's try and keep the pressure on. I want to be in the 950s at the end of this lap. I don't know whether it was the right thing to stay in 4th. I don't know. Nate says he loves this track too. I want to love it. Like many of the circuits in GT7, I do want to, but I haven't found the love for certain circuits yet. I think I can count them on one hand. The Nürburgring, Suzuka, Fuji, and for all the reasons known to man, that horrible seaside. Horrible seaside. But this one I think we could find some love. Can't see it in the mirror. Oh, he's just there. He's just there because he's a dot. And I think we've got to do that all over again. There's no sixth gear. That's 9:31 at the bridge. So there's the time ticked. We've got to do that all over again. I want a 50. Come on. Does my freaking head into silver. There's the 50. That was 5 seconds off. We've got to do that all over again twice. See if we can hammer it home. A 9:59 inside the 10 minutes. That's good progression. We're only 5 seconds quicker. So it is what it is. We've just got to keep pushing. Thank you, Hayden. Just got to keep finding that way. The Widdowmaker way. Just keep knocking the time off. Improve, improve, improve. We're only half an hour in, 2 completed laps. And we're just finding moments through corners. Got to be carefree down here, but you got to be careful. Used too much curb there. On the gas early, get the car through the corner. Push. Don't get excited seeing you're 1.2 seconds ahead. Don't get excited at all. Getting excited will lead to accidents. And we don't want to be buying new trousers, really. We know when we're going to be going fast because we'll be following a ghost through there. And it'll come down to microseconds. And we'll be flying apexes rather than braking for them. There's one where we'll find some time. Tighten that exit up just a little bit. Overrun that entry just a little bit. Just like we did there. Back on the gas early though, we still made time. Find the right line through here would be tremendous. Slide, 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 crunch. Ah! It is what it is. Let's go and save that fastest lap, because we don't want to lose that. And we gained 5 seconds, so let's go and have a look where people are. 9:57 optimal that showed at that point. Save that best lap replay. So there's a couple of seconds to make up. Goal in MNF. MNF. Something. No. That's got me gone. I don't know that one. Where are we now? We are 20th, so we've skipped a little bit inside. We're on our way up the list though. Has our friend Fat Man put in an appearance yet? No, he hasn't. Go on, Fat Man. Show us how to do it. Come on, boy. MNF. I thought it was Leeds versus Tottenham. Tottenham versus Leeds. MNF. Don't know MNF. That's a new one. Let's keep going. Silver's gonna fill us in on the code he's using. Oops, something just bonged. What was that? Monday Night Football. Ah! Leeds versus Tottenham then. Is that a Leeds goal or a Tottenham goal? Please excuse my cough. Oh, we didn't get the run out of there, did we? Didn't get on the gas early either. Come on, Sonny Jimbo. Try and use that bit of advice we got a couple of months ago. Spurs 1, Leeds none. That's not how we want it to go. Can't believe we killed the car going down my favourite bit of this track. It would be fantastic for Arsenal to win the Premiership this time round. and Leeds to take away the opportunity for Tottenham to stay in the Premiership. That would be every Arsenal fan's absolute delight of a season, wouldn't it? It'd be like Man U going down and Liverpool winning it, or the other way round. I know yesterday, for once, Man United fans were supporting Arsenal. Oh, that's the way it is, Lee. It's football, passion. I have two great dislikes in football. One of them is Tottenham, and the other is a team that wears red. Only because they were so strong in the 90s and the early 2000s. And the people I was around at the time were all Man U fans, and they lavished in it. Multiple years of glory, and it spoiled them, it really did. So it was great to start the season with them floundering around the lower parts of the Premier League, and then, excuse me, Man United got a bit of a recovery by recruiting a manager that knew Man U and knew they had passion and knew how to play the passions of the players, which you got to play the Man U way if you're playing for Man U, and you got to manage the Man U way. You got to believe in Fergie time, etc. And if you can believe in Fergie time, well, you've got it. I am not making progress on this ghost this time round. Chatting too much about the football. I did tell you about a month ago, yeah, everybody did, and then we decided to bottle it. And I knew we'd start to bottle it, and I looked at the last 7 games and worked out where we would bottle it. And then it came down to City drawing a game that they actually should have won. West Ham were not robbed yesterday at all. Not at all. Arsenal were every 2 minutes pinging in on goal. Absolutely pinging in on goal. There were so many chances, and oh, shish kebab. Same place. Am I getting too aggressive on that corner? Wow. Yeah, I have to agree with Wilkie there. Everybody's done the same all season, and it hasn't been declared a foul, and we were talking about that at work today. Even kids today are being coached to play that way, and it's wrong. It's wrong to be preventing players getting to the ball, putting your arms around them, putting your arms across them. It's not the spirit of the game. We know it's a contact sport, but it really isn't how you should play football. That is really bad. And whilst it's right that the referee called it, if it's been done that way all season, why change it now? But it's right that it was called, because it is a foul by the laws of the game. It's bad. It's bad, and football shouldn't be played that way. And I do hope it gets called at the World Cup. I do hope it's policed better. Yeah, I believe it is a foul. I agree, but I do also agree that standards are standards, and if it's been part of the game all season, then the refs need to be brought up to it and said, why are you letting this go? Shouldn't be accepted as part of the game. It really shouldn't. So there was an incident at Spa in the WEC where the Aston Martin was put on. I was going to say put onto the grass, but I would say he probably wasn't. He probably drove onto the grass while trying to make an overtaking manoeuvre after Eau Rouge. And I don't know whether the Alpine that made the move to defend the overtake is one move in the straight to defend an overtake. I don't know whether it's genuinely real or not, but I don't know whether that should have been considered sporting or whether it was just a driver's fault. But it's an interesting one, for sure. Whoa, Chihuahua. Well held, that man. Yeah, it's amazing how people's opinion differ on those kind of things. They had a referee on Match of the Day, didn't they? I've just seen a clip on YouTube about it. And the referee says absolutely foul all day. Absolute foul all day. And it should have been, and you can't blame Arsenal for referees for the early part of the season for not calling it. It's not Arsenal's fault the referees aren't consistent, but if Arsenal do it as well and then scream for it, then that's a different matter, isn't it? I didn't know VAR was being used to see if referees were making mistakes. I thought VAR was there to make sure that the players were playing the game correctly and not committing fouls. Now, it's questionable whether the referee left that decision as a, oh, I didn't see it, or whether it was more a, the referee didn't see it, so VAR called it. That's an interesting way to look at it. Yeah. I'm not contradicting that at all, Wilkie. All I'm saying is that you can't blame Arsenal for the referee not calling it and then VAR choosing to intervene and say, hang on a second, there is a foul. But I genuinely believe that VAR is being used wrongly. I believe it's been implemented incorrectly from the start. I 100% believe that VAR is not being used the way it should be. The referee has actually been called to screen before and still upheld his decision. Well, if that wasn't the first time in the game, then it is what it is. I saw that. Havertz in the background. You could see that happening. It was all over. There were supposedly 5 different fouls taking place at the same time as the 2 fouls were taking place on the keeper. Even one of the players that had his hands on the keeper was being held by somebody else. Yeah, that was the first part, wasn't it? VAR the first time with the buzzing watch was brought in to make sure the ball had crossed the line. Absolutely, I remember that. That was a nice run through that corner. That felt really good. The car on the edge of grip through there. That felt good. as I understand it, VAR was brought in the way it has because they didn't want it to interfere with the flow of the game. Yet last night there was 3.5 minutes of VAR time that they never added on to the extra stoppage time at the end. I lost a load of time there, didn't I? I will catch up with the chat in a second. There's a long straight coming up. Game's gone now. Here it has. Spurs have got less dust in their trophy cabinet than Arsenal have. That's very sure. I let loads of time go there. I was being overcautious. This is terrible lap. Made up a bit there. But we might knock 3 seconds off this one. I don't know. I thought the first goal line technology thing was brought in as the precursor. I don't know. I don't remember it being declared as that was it. That's all you're gonna get. But I mean, my memory's fuzzy at best, so. Yeah, I don't think that game should have been a 0-0 draw. For anybody. Right, what we're gonna get here? A 56? A 55? A 55? That's another 4 seconds gone. Got 7 seconds to knock off. Seven seconds to knock off. Miles down. Come on. $9:55.6. I'm all right with that. That's good progress. We've got to try and make that gap up, and then we've got to try and beat it by another 6 seconds, 7 seconds. It was touring cars live, etc. Yeah, you normally do tell us. I was still asleep. Didn't get in till 3 o'clock Sunday morning from the flight. So it was a lazy Sunday apart from doing all the jobs. Going to town, getting the car washed that had been sitting airport fumes for a week. Then going Asda, doing the weekly shop. Then coming home, the missus doing 85 million loads of washing. Because she hadn't done it the week before we went away, because she'd done it all the week before. And then she had to do all the stuff. Well, she didn't have to, but she just chose to do every single scrap of washing already from the holiday. So, busy chick. I didn't get a chance to sit down and do any sporting stuff. And then got to... I did about an hour of server management in the afternoon. And then went to bed at 10. I think Leeds have a penalty. Oh, that sounds interesting. Go on. Get VAR on. Let's confirm. I've got to go a second. Holy Chipotle, that was shocking. The car just wouldn't stop. Right, here's a good challenge then. Let's get that back. We're a second down. And then we've got a massive gain for the next lap, haven't we? Let's see if we can catch that up. Come on, push, push. Come on. Touch on the brakes there to get the car slowed down. Now, I don't want to lose it here. I've been carrying too much speed into here earlier today. Short shift the gear allows the car to go around the corner in the higher gear, which is always interesting to understand and feel. When you do that, you realise just how good it goes through. Come on. One all. Oh dear. I know my colleague at work, Paul, he's a Leeds fan, but is born from the Tottenham area, down that kind of way. I know he has allegiances both way, but he's more of a Leeds fan. I think he'll be sweating. My missus works with lots of Leeds fans. We lost all that time. We got that corner beautifully last time, didn't we? Come on, any gains are good gains. Yeah, it doesn't really affect Leeds, does it? The outcome of the game. There's a question. If it doesn't affect Leeds and it's all about points for them, should they really put another team in trouble? Or does it, or could Leeds losing affect their league in some way? You're always going to play to win, I know that, but would anybody just take it easy and just say, well, actually, a draw works for both of us? Off the brakes early, back on the gas. Everyone hates Spurs. Yeah, there is that. Now, we can make up a fair bit of time through here, I think, because we made some big mistakes going through here last time. We made a judgment call wrong because we changed down way too early and we didn't stay aggressive. Spurs sent Leeds down a few years ago. Well, there's your reason. Revenge. Absolutely. Great thing to discuss. Just on a 9:47. Nice one, fat man. That's straight in on a 9:47. Brilliant. That's a great lap. That's gold for sure. Good evening, Ozzy. Yes, my friend. Hope you're well. Excuse me while I concentrate on this little bit. There's a 52, so Fat Man's 5 seconds quicker than we are. We know we've got a massive mistake in the middle of this lap, don't we? So optimal 9:51. This is definitely going to teach me to be early on the throttle, this test. Definitely. No, you're absolutely fine, mate. I must admit, with having had the last week on holiday, I've took in a few of your shorts on YouTube, man. I've been seeing them all week as I've been flicking through Facebook as I've been sat on the beach and things, so it's been tremendous to see. Keep going, my friend. Keep doing what you do. You'll do well. You'll go a long way. You're doing everything right as far as I can see. You're doing all the stuff I don't do, which is tremendous. But welcome as always. I just got to hang this thing together. Just got to hold on to it. Keep it going. I know Azza's quiet. I know Azza's really trying hard. He's finding it frustratingly difficult just to get that lap in, but making gains. Now you're welcome, buddy. I don't drop in on enough people's streams either, so you're not the only one. Concentrate, Widow. This is one of the tricky bits. Davy Jagsters said hello. I will read that when I get the opportunity very shortly. Can't join us tonight. Resting, got a shoulder problem. Old superbike crash. Oh, sounds rough. Yeah, we did see your time. There's the mistake we've got. We've got massive gains on that. We've got to make up for that. Now we've just got to run away from it. Look at that. That cost us a few seconds, didn't it? And I blew it. Absolutely chuffing blew it. Ah. Great fun though. 9:52 is a good starter. We know what we're doing. The lengthy lap crippled you. I know it does. I've just done, what's that? 2 laps, 20 minutes solid. Should be able to do better than that. Done almost 100 miles already. Oh. I just saw an optimal 9:49. And we're up to silver, top 5,000. That's all right. This fat man in 9th, look. Just pushing people down. We just got ahead of Azza, so we're up to 16th, 9:52.830. Yeah, Davey, don't worry, mate. There's a lot of people that don't run this circuit. A lot of people, but a 41. Jesus, Hayden. I mean, where's Nate's times? Does Nate actually smash some times in? There's Davey's time, a 10:03. Respectable, sir. Respectable. You do what you got to do. I need to stop that. That's, where's my mouse? There it is. Playing the old Suno in the background. But we will dive back in. We will get straight back on the horse. We know we can do pretty well at this. We know we can. A 9:49 on the optimal. We just need to get better than that. We're not at that point of really racing the ghosts yet. We're not there. But we need to be. It's 9:45. We have 2.25 hours left. We have a potential like 14 more laps to get in that time to get gold. I realise I don't like having that little blue time in front of me. I realise I like to be not aware of what the gap is. And I also realise that I should be chasing. So come on, progress is needed. Let's do this properly. It's a beautiful little red Porsche though, isn't it? We haven't changed colour car tonight. Not yet. If we get to the point where we need to have 2 ghosts going, we will. But I don't really want to overrun my ghost too often. So just the 1 ghost should be enough. It definitely has a sense of tipping point. And I don't mean that by the quiz. I mean the car, it slides and gives way, doesn't it? And it definitely gives way at a particular point. I think that's how you know just how much to push the car. It genuinely does want you to push it. I don't like robbing too much here. The back end likes to swing away with it. And there was a mistake that we can make up for. Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Snitch your nose. And if I'm peeling on screen and you can see me peeling, I apologise. I did get burnt last week. Oh my word, she slewed all the way around there. Slewed, slid. I wouldn't say it drifted. It did something dodgy. I'm gonna lift, tap the brake just a fraction, and then we're gonna see that make a mistake. And make as many gains as we can and try to forget that we're so far ahead of it. The idea is that we hone out the perfect ghost in a lap, and we keep pushing continuously until we just get faster than the ghost, faster than the ghost, faster than the ghost every time. And if we can push just as hard, we will slowly creep up on the top 10. But we don't need to keep continuously making mistakes and losing that advantage we've gained. Because there's no restart function, there's no rewind, I mean. There was a game that used to have that rewind option back in the day. Somebody will know which one it was. I think it might have been Forza might have had the rewind option, I can't remember. One of them. It might have been a Codemasters game actually. Not too long ago. Driver or something like that, if I remember right. That was slow as chuff out of there, wasn't it? Come on. How fast do you think the fast guys would go if they got the ability to rewind and capitalise on a mistake they made? The rewind function would give people so much chance. feel like I should be changing up, but it didn't change down. It didn't change down on braking. Absolute donkey doof. Changed down, and it didn't change down gear. Oh. Right, I need to go to a quick bathroom. Dirt Rally, was it? Codemaster is correct. Yes. Well done, such a king. Oh, Scott a king. That's right. Back in a sec. Whoa, please forgive me. Old man bladder nearly got the better of me then. Davey says, hats off for a great time on the Epic Lap. I've started doing the circuit experience the Nürburgring as I have the zero track knowledge with the exception of some license tests. It's tricky. Thank you for that, Davey. This is retry. We will try and get this nailed. I really am looking for a 40 now. Try and get absolute pinnacle speed through here. That's what's happening to me. I'm missing gears on the downshift. That's why the braking is so tricky. Shocking is saying Dirt Rally 2 to 4 and 2.8 and all the grid. It's grid, isn't it? It's grid. That's what it was. Race driver grid was the one I was thinking of. Yes. There's a man with a memory. Better than mine. I never used them though. I never used them. I felt it was wrong to use them at the time. Question for you folks. Assetto Corsa Evo Rally. I am just preparing to start either a Friday video series or a Thursday live stream series of live stage rallying. Chocating. That's interesting because I wondered how that was said. It's like chocolate, I guess, from that little image. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Oof, gonna have to recover that, aren't we? Jocketing. I'll remember that, thank you, sir. I get the J and the K mixed up when I'm trying to say it. That's the English in me. It looks Scandinavian in spelling. We're loads down, aren't we, on this one? We'll make it up for the next lap. It'll give us the advantage, won't it? Oh, look at that drift around there. That was just a waste. Get the times back up there. Me too. Great game. I love it. 2.0 is good as well. I like the rallycross on the 2.0. I think it's brilliant. Look how far back we are. Come on. Got to keep pushing, Widow. I feel like I should give this lap up. But we know we've got a massive gain about to happen. It's game over. Could not slow the car down at all. I had my foot whammed down on the brake. It was so whammed, it was George Michael. Come on, do better. 2 hours to go. We've thrown away 2 potential laps. I've got to let the car brake more before I shoot the gears, haven't I? You're Danish. Oh, I see. Whereabouts in Denmark are you from, sir? And you don't need to give too many details. I appreciate it's public, so... Thank you, sir. I've spent a lot of time in Denmark. Only in sort of particular places. And my brain is now desperately trying to remember Esbjerg, or Esbjerg, Esbjerg is one of the places I've spent a lot of time. See if we can just make the gains down here rather than lose anything. Car slid away from me there. Slowed it down a little too much there. Could try and let it roll a bit. Coast and rolls always come in handy. Oy, ay, ay, ay. Dirty tyres. Southern Jutland, yes. You're in Copenhagen, okay, a little bit further away. Yes. Please excuse me. I used to work down that way. I'd go over once a month for a couple of years. Do a week every third month. Maybe do a couple of days there every other month. And yeah, that ended with COVID, but can't get the car to stop. Oh, pushing too hard. Yeah, furthest north I've been is the Lego factory. Okay. Maybe I need refreshment. Come on, let's go. We've got to let the coast and roll dominate. And we've got to just break that fraction earlier and not rely on gear slamming to recover the car. That's where we're making ourselves problems. Yeah, so Thursday night Corsa Evos. The question is, do I live stream it or do I make video content from what we're doing? So the idea is that as the game gets better, we're gonna do like a challenge sort of rally league on the PCs to try and, because we like the game, but it's still under development and it's still really very much early days for it. But I want to spend more time playing it, racing it. I want to get better at it. It might just start as a couple of videos, and then as we compress to more competitive stuff, we might then live stream it. But the idea is we make it something of a feature to kind of watch. Don't know. I don't really think my style is reviewing games and telling people what they're about. I like people to maybe watch it and understand it and see for themselves, because you've all got significant gaming experience and driving experience, and you all kind of know how to handle a car and the game, so it would also give people something to race against. It's very much PC though, I do get that. Personal computer rather than the console, because it's not ready for console yet. Remember, brake early just coming off the crest, you nugget. Get the acceleration down the hill, stay with that Porsche. A little bit of a lift, touch on the brakes. We're away, there we go. Not the best exit from said corner, but we're gonna get there. I've done nothing but eat salad for the last 10 days. I wonder why I'm making those mistakes there now. Overconfidence, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I don't know what the best thing to say for that is. Thank you very much for the feedback. I find that wheel to be the most difficult wheel thing to set up, to find personal preference. And I say that after... Well, messed that up. I say that after so long. I'm 6 months now without the Fanatec. And I feel so much better with this wheel. Mainly because the brakes were such a problem with the Fanatec, and they weren't, but over the last sort of 4 to 5 months of using it, the brakes were a big problem. But then getting the wheel set up and understanding what it was doing and how it was helping me or not helping me was very difficult to work out. So I appreciate doing that video might have helped you, and thank you very much for the feedback. A lot of the settings on the wheels are very personal, so I don't think it's easy to get to know exactly what you want as the driver. Like me, if you don't fully understand, I use digital settings personally, says Lee. You mean digits? Digits. That's a typo. Yes, got it. Yeah. That's effectively where I got my settings from. Was from Digit. I watched a Digit video where he explained, and it meant so much more to me with the explanation of what each of the setting did. And I think in my video I do go on to say that it's basically Digit setup, but he was good to explain in his video just what each of the settings do. But what I found really difficult with the Fanatec was people sharing setups that were not DD Extreme setups, but labelled as. But I did find it very difficult to set that wheel up. But this Logitech wheel is... This Logitech wheel, courtesy of Lee's setup, is tremendous. I really like it. It is everything I want in terms of precision, feel, force feedback. It gives me everything. Good evening, Mickle Smickle. Welcome, sir. Thank you very much. I gave you a shout out earlier. Thank you very much for everything you've done whilst I've been away. I will get to follow up on your messages. Now, please, folks, let's see if we can get this done. Encourage. I would have never got rid of the RS50, says Lee. Yeah. Lady Luck got me this. Yes, yes, it does. It does. It does. Let's take this all the way home. Let's be cautious with this corner. We know we've had trouble here. My problem at the minute is changing down gears and not getting the braking benefit when they change down. So that was very cautious and very casual through there. Let's take this home. Come on. It's probably about time I serviced my brakes. In all fairness. Now we've talked ourselves into being a bit more cautious through here because of losing it on previous laps, and that little change down helped us, didn't it? Come on. I think you did very, very well out of your little bit of Lady Luckily. I genuinely think that was a great bit of luck, and it's helped you massively. Two people have done well from that, even Ginger Gandhi, who doesn't stop past very often now, but it was his birthday this week. Happy birthday, Mr. Gandhi. He does try and drop in occasionally, but he's working always, of course. But see if we can not mess this up this time. Doesn't feel like we're going as fast as we could do down here. Now, I do agree with you, Lee, or will agree with you, but now it's either people call the settings different things or use different acronyms for the shortening of them to make them readable and printable and typable. But it used to frustrate me when they didn't give the settings in the right order, or they called the settings different things when they were listing them on YouTube or Facebook or wherever it is they were sharing or holding their settings, their setups. And that's how I knew that they were not sharing a genuine DD Extreme setup, because it didn't match what I had on my screen. Other than the fact it could have been potentially updated by Fanatec and changed things, but I wouldn't have thought so. I could probably keep fourth through there. But Donkey, Plant Pot's always an affectionate place for me, just to agree that I need to be cautious through there because of previous nightmares. That's where it's got called Plant Pot. Now we're on the last sort of got to the end. See if we can gain a couple of seconds. I don't think we're going to get a 49 this time. A 40 would be great, but I don't think we're going to get it just yet. I don't think so. Yeah, we're not going to make 5 seconds for sure. I don't think we're going to make 3 seconds. He's underneath if we look to the top right hand corner there at the map in the top right hand corner, the overhead map, it would be tremendous. Oh, what's that? Jocker King says, I agree with Lee. I think if they get dynamic force feedback to work with PlayStation would be great. It's only working with PC for now. That's a shame. Not something we expect from Fanatec, that. They've been getting better with their updating stuff. But the GT Extreme wheel should work with the PlayStation, surely. Look how much I lost through there. We're going to be a 51. A 51. Made a little gain. Now we're really chasing. It's all or nothing really now, isn't it? Let's see if we can do this. Come on. We're into the difficult part of the night. Drifting it everywhere. Still not changed my optimal, even though we've bettered the first 3 sectors. I'll get to read that shortly when I get to a straight bit. Oh, that was so quick through there by the Ghost. We lost any advantage that we had. Dynamic force feedback is a setting where you can have MPD to 0 and it will apply, for example, when you drive over 100 kilometers. Gradually the faster you drive. Oh, interesting. We've gone to 5th early. And it's actually working for us 5th early. I don't know why, because we're not revving it out at all, but we are gaining. Oh wow. The front wheels, the front tyres fell over on themselves. As I went through that, I know I changed down gear, but the front wheels just juddered. That was horrible. We got to look at that time then, a 9:51.290. Got to save that, 145 miles. A 9:50.956. Oh, hour and 40 minutes to go. We gained another 700 places though. Look, in the silver, 3519. And we've jumped up to 15th. We've just jumped Big Daz. So top 10 is a 47. Oh my lord. Fat Man's 9th. We've got to find that. We've got to find that. Now, with an hour and 40 minutes to go, is there any modifications that make this car anything more? Wide tyres, maybe? Take the counter steer off, take the traction control off. Fat Man's just said, I'm done with this TT for tonight. I managed to do 1 lap all night, and that 1 lap was an absolute blinder. Absolute blinder. Well done, Matthew. That's great stuff, mate. I'm going to dip out, and I'm going to go and find my own car, and I'm going to see if wide wheels gives me any traction. I just don't a white one. That's interesting. Let's go and see. Let's go and see what we can do. Defo take traction control to give it a try. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think we're gonna, just for a bit of a break and something different to do. Give it some posh Porsche wheels. It does wide up. Interesting. And they do go bigger, look. I'm just going to go the one above standard. Don't know why. Interesting. Very interesting. It's already on the Type B. It's already on the Type B. How come it's already all tricked up? Don't know. How come it's already got the parts on? Don't know. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, leave the calipers in. Yeah, in red, definitely. Really can't body kit that up at all, can we? Yeah, we'll take off the traction now. We've got more tyre. And we'll see if we can give it anything, because I think we've been relying on the car to be a little bit more stable, so let's go and do it. Got loads of time to do it, and there's no frustration in this at all. Well, there shouldn't be. Matthew says he's hopeful Thrustmaster have sorted out the problem with the new LC pedals by the time they're back in stock. Oh, okay. What's been the problem? I don't know. Let's get that red ghost on. Oh, the Elantra's there, isn't it? 903, yeah. I don't know if wheel size was a thing to do. I didn't take traction off, did I? Oh well. Now we did. 100% brake pressure issues. Oh. Hmm. Now this is interesting. Feels interesting. I say feels interesting, it's because I've got a lack of words to actually say what it's feeling. It's getting used to the no TC, I think. Now this is one part of the circuit down here where TC really does give the car confidence. My life is missing something when I league race, says Lee. Don't know what that is. Winning? Are you not winning? You're always winning. Jim's live stream. Yeah, you say that. It's nightmares of things. My YouTube channel's missing my live streaming, I know that. But it is what it is. There was a lot of unhappiness around the league racing. People weren't enjoying it. There was a lot of unsaid things about the standard of people's racing, and I can't change people, I realise that. So it's kind of put me off, just like online racing in general. When you're doing dailies and things like that, it's not my pleasure, and when it isn't pleasant and it isn't enjoyable, you don't do it. So it is what it is. Time trialing doesn't bring out the worst in people, I find. But when people get competitive, it does. And it's bad. I don't like it. And after doing it for 3 years and realising that it makes people unhappy, then it doesn't give me anything. And it also takes one hell of a lot of time to get ready and get it done with, and it takes so much organising, and I was getting help in the end, and it was still busy. It was still a hell of a lot to do and get on with. You enjoying the manufacturer's cut but using second profile, yeah. Maybe that's what I need to use and not feel so worried about it. Not feel so anxious and het up about destroying a profile. I don't want to be driving inside you. For this next part of the lap. Well, that was a mistake, wasn't it? I was trying to see if I could shoot through the ghost, but obviously not. Don't need TC. Don't need TC at all. Other profiles are locked. Why is that, I wonder? They can't be blocking second profiles. That doesn't sound legit. Oh, you feel you're down. Okay. A 47 one lap in is definitely an A profile, definitely. Get back on, you slun of a blunktin. That needs no words. No words at all. I'm coming out so that I can turn off the traction. That was annoying. that. I just thought I'd get the run out of that corner. I could not get it to come back off that curb before the curb ran out. That was... Let's go, come on. It's the actual game. You can't launch GT7 on the other profiles. Wonder why that is. The car feels like it's got loads more grip. But it does like to slide if you lock it up. The car definitely drives different with traction off. Definitely does. Traction gives you so much more. Confidence, I think, is the thing it gives you so much more. No traction gives you more speed, I get that. Let's go, come on. Come on, little car. Come on. That was an unnecessary change down to third. It only did it because the wheel whipped in my hands and I grabbed hold. Swiney donkey thing. Oh, Joketing says the TCLMs were the best brake pedals he had from Thrustmaster. Used them from years and years and were very comfortable. We've lost loads of time. Let's catch him. Come on, that's got to be the challenge. Let's catch him up. Come on. Itchy nose. Okay, so in the last 2 or 3 corners, I realise just exactly where I really find traction control really helpful. And I don't think I'm going to improve without traction control. Because the lap is so long and so frustrating that genuinely to make a mistake like that, to trash an entire lap, is just not what I need to be able to get through and get this conquered. I'm not here to set records because I know I can't. TC doesn't give me it doesn't restrict me enough to stop me getting places. But not having TC does cause incidents. So the corner before I lost it, I actually touched the brakes just a little bit too hard and locked them up. And the car just would not recover. Whereas traction control would have given me that. Oh, Fat Man's got the money saved up for the new pedals. I actually like the way Fat Man's still got trust in Thrustmaster. My trust with Fanatec was lost very early days. Because I knew I shouldn't have gone Fanatec at the start. I knew I should have gone Logitech. And I definitely regretted the Fanatec decision. But I'm glad Fat Man's sticking with it. Hey, Poet, welcome. Yeah. I'm a TC advocate. It is. My patience would have been gone with Thrustmaster by now. Jesus Christ. That was a snap and a half. Let's yeah, Simnet ones. There's a lot of praise for Simnet. I know JB's a big liker of the Simnet. Az has got Simnet pedals. I've got the Simnet handbrake, and JB's now a tester for Simnet, and he recommends them. Yeah, I really enjoyed the V3 inverteds till they started to go wrong, and then Fanatec's system didn't help. Fanatec's returns process did not help at all. Yeah, appreciate that, Wilkie, and that's why I think Fat Man is, and I'm not going to speak for him, I'm just suggesting potentially, that's why Fat Man's quite trusting of them, is because they have dealt with him. No more sim gear for Lee, he needs a PC. Yeah. I agree with that sentiment, definitely. I'm going to be switching back to the red car soon. This one has not helped me. We've done nearly an hour. Have we done nearly an hour on the white thing? And we've still got a red... well, it's half an hour. We've still got a red ghost. I've been close, and I should have beaten it. But if I switch back to the red thing now, we should be quicker. I know we can catch that ghost before the end. Big time. Formula V3s, no leak, come on PC. Yeah, it's a bigger chunk, innit? A PC will take you to new levels. New gaming levels, and you don't have to really understand PCs to be able to use them. It's just like a big console. Wilkie says mix and match on PC. You can do whatever you want with one. I know a few people are frightened of PCs because they are seemingly a lot more complex and a lot more difficult to manage and run. But there's plenty of people around here that can help you with issues or problems with them, so don't ever be frightened of one. It's just the money then. Once you get your head round having one, you've then just got to find the cash. This white car is not going to do it. Keep it in fourth. No. Slower, which is a good test, but it took a long time to find out. We'll go back to the red one, but change it to blue. Fanatec Throb Master Bass. Doesn't it? Fanatec pedals, Throb Master Bass. Oh, unlucky Olive, but well done, sir. Great time anyway. I've not beaten you yet, so you've done well. Yep, that's the end of that one. Tried to dive it at the end, but it's not going to have it. Let's log out with that jalopy. 3,500. Back to a rent an event. Rent an event specified car. We'll go with the blue one. Blue one. Yeah, good night, Olive. All the best, my friend. Well done. Thank you for trying. Where are we? Still in 15th. Not making any progress. Glacier Blue. I'm working with ATC Sims and type rating for pilots. Are you? I have access to all kind of exotic gear. I'll give you a tour if you visit Copenhagen ever again. I'll take you up on that, sir. Thank you very much. Definitely. It is a place I want to take my wife one day, Denmark. My wife used to work in simulators for British Airways. So she's been and seen a lot of that kind of stuff. That's where I got my very first computer, from a British Airways simulator centre. So but air traffic control sims is very interesting. It's very good. Not something I've ever thought about doing. Not something genuinely no, but that's the wrong bit. I'm going in here. Assist, traction control, ABS weak, canister resistance weak. Yes, let's go. You think now? I was going to talk about that today. I was going to talk about that, but I didn't think it was appropriate because it's too much in my face, and I was going to say I was disappointed with the British public for not getting rid of him. But has something happened this evening? Has something happened whilst we've been on that I haven't seen? We generally don't talk much football and we don't talk much politics, but I know in the past I've let myself slip. Batman, good night, sir. It's 11 o'clock. That's nearly your bedtime, as always. You can't talk about customers. Understood. Yes. Pressure is mounting. So I understand, and this might bore people, but I understand 4 of his personal aides have resigned tonight. So he's running out of aides, which itself sounds interesting, but I wasn't in the country for the election, you see, so didn't get to the news to find out really what was going on, because the internet was quite bad where we were. It was there, but I didn't pay to have my phone over there, so we were just working off the hotel Wi-Fi, and at certain places it wasn't brilliant. So I think it's personally very interesting to look at the people who are in the Labour Party who are not taking action because they think their job is more required than the right person as Prime Minister. It's very interesting how politics works that way. But there are very few people with many backbones. They only need one, and I don't think between all of them they can find one. But it is what it is. They're playing a tactic. They're staying in power. He knows he's got 405 MPs that'll vote for him if they think they're going to lose their job. So, and it's taking the non-elected people to actually say things that put him at risk. So he'll find 4 people to come and work for him as new aides. I know he will. So it is what it is. I'm going to go to 5th early. Oop. That wasn't great, was it? I'm not as quick as I was earlier in the night. But yeah, we'll see. Somebody said he would resign before the end of the week, rather than be pushed out. Wow. She liked to slide round there, didn't she? The cheeky little monkey. Oh, that's interesting. I'd like to see them put the names on the list, those that are saying it. Interesting stuff. Kind of interesting where we are. We're just over a second back from the car in front. Halfway through the circuit now, just over halfway. And we know we can make time in the second half of the circuit. We know we can. And this is just a lift, not a brake. We can just coast this corner. At speed 114 round there. The best we've ever done in the past was 111. So now we don't want to be inside him. We want to be through. Through and away and out the other side, but we will measure our pace now, and we will try and see what we can do here. Plant pot was successful. Good night, sir. You look after yourself and take care. We'll see you on the next one. Midnight for those guys in Europe. And we know Matthew needs to go to bed before the witching hour, so it is midnight in Europe now. Oh, we didn't quite get that right, did we? See if we can get a 49. Don't know whether we should have revved it just a little bit longer. He did manage to get ahead of us, look. Just a smidge. A 54.65. Okay. Faster in the second half now. Just shot it straight off the corner. Okay, we need to take a miniature bathroom break. And 40.54.65 was our fastest. Let's save that. 3,227th. I'll give you a chance to look at that whilst I just return. Back in a second. I'm back. Vegas Lawrence barely got bronze. Gotta hate this track. So well done. Oh, thank you, sir. We are trying. We are desperately trying. 3,227th. I think I've saved it. We're in 15th still. So a 49 gets us there. Oh. Good morning, tough old man. Welcome, sir. It is well into the evening, so... yeah, morning for you. But it's... I don't know what temperature you guys would have down there. Approaching midwinter. But... depending on where you are, I guess it's never bad down that way. We're in the blue one. Mr. Fat Man was using his own car, look. Skinned up. We still need a 47 to get in that top 10. So, let's make sure we save that best lap. Let's start again. I don't know what ghost we're going to have. Are we going to have a blue ghost or a red ghost? No, it's not an easy TT. Totally agree. I could do the laps all right. Just can't go fast enough. Red and a blue one. Happy days. I think my brake pedal's a little bit squidgy. And I'll be looking to make my brake pedal a bit stiffer. I think. Let's see where we go. Yeah, so Vegas Lawrence, keep trucking, my friend. If you can get there, get there. I do appreciate that you have to put a few hours in on this track to remember where to go, where the lines are. Stiffer is always better. You know, that's what she says. I've got a bit of sponge in my pedal and I think it's wearing in a little bit after 6 months. I think it is. Used all of the curb there. A short shift up to 4th was a little bit helpful. Was it up to 3rd? It might have been up to 3rd actually, was a little bit helpful. You've got to get the car into that corner nicely. With a little bit of rotation early, get on the gas and it'll just drive through it. She's always got headaches. Yeah, you do it too well though, Wilkie. She lasts far too long after you've done it. I thought it was you with the headaches. Right, I shouldn't be encouraged to race this red ghost at this point. I need to just give it... let it have its moment. We're going to wait for the blue ghost to come through and they're going to go with the blue ghost unless I can get ahead of the red one early, which I'd like to do. Oh, we're in and away. There was some cornering. Yeah, I bet you get a good few. Now I get overconfident when I'm ahead of the Ghost, so I've just got to try and just find a rhythm, find a pace, just get this car into it, keep control of it. It's a little fishtailing fancy though, isn't it? It likes it. Not a lot. My wife is the opposite, says Lee. Not going there, Lee. Not going there. Not getting suckered into that one. I'm just trying to stay a little bit quiet because of what's going on. I apologize. I'm focusing. I'm concentrating. Now it was here where the blue car got the advantage on the red car. Want to get this all the way to the end. Come on. No F-ups. No mistakes to make us. I don't know what to do with gears through there. I don't know whether I should hold fourth. Third seems to slow the car too much. Eye test tomorrow. You want the VR prescription? I can understand that. Right, what's going on now? Where are we? How far are we ahead of that blue car? Are we 3 seconds ahead? Are we 4 seconds ahead? I don't know. They are a little bit of distance back. I think we're probably 3.5 seconds, which might touch us on a 47 if we can just make this final corner. Gonna stay left because that was faster. Didn't really concentrate on when I was going to change gears then, so a 47 is gonna be in the gold, so let's do it right. I don't know if we've done it. I don't know. .47.7. Happy daisy dogs. We're there. I should have gone for another lap really, rather than just stuffing it off the track. But that might be where we need to be. 200 miles we've driven tonight. 42 minutes to go. We're in the gold, 1,369th. 12th. So we've also got two Hayden. We've got Hayden and Average Dad. And we've also got Akuna Matata and Akuna. So we're in. We're in. That should put us in roughly 10th spot. But we're not ahead, so we need to drop into the 46s, really. We've got to skip 47s. Thank you very much, gentlemen. We've got to skip 47s and go straight to 46s. That's what we've got to do. And we've got 40 minutes to do it. So the red ghost is a good ghost to measure ourselves early laps on. And then if we can do better, we can do better. Measure ourselves against the red ghost early on. And then we will try and beat the blue ghost again. We're doing all right. We're making progress. Happy days. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate the kind words. We are on our way. You too can do the same. Look how much that blue car ran that curb. That's tremendous. I wish I had the wheel cam on for you guys to see just how much opposite lock was going on through there. That was tremendous. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anywhere near that. I guess I'm pretty close to the Blue Ghost now. If we consider that's 0.9 of a second ahead. Now we've got to try and just hang with the blue boy. If we can make him sweat a bit, give him some pressure from the rear, put him under pressure, there's a chance he could make a mistake. I'm just trying to remember where he did make mistakes, or he was a bit cautious. Vibration coming through the pedals is tremendous. I know I can make pace at this next corner. I'm pretty sure I can improve this one. To be able to gain down here, I don't want to test it, but I'm pretty know we can get to 5th gear somewhere down here, maybe. Hang your foot in there, kid. Come on. Didn't really get the power down. I don't know how I've left that ghost so far behind over this lap. That is just flipping unbelievable, and I nearly swore big time. But I've got 2 corners to go, and I've put 2 seconds in at least against this ghost. And I thought the last lap was tremendously quick, but this time I think it's a 45. A 45 would be just out of this world for me. Let's go, come on. No overconfidence, let's just do this like it should be done. Is that 2 seconds quicker? It's a 45. Happy days. That is just blooming brilliant for me. That's just confidence, overconfidence, that. And I don't mean overconfidence, I mean that's just putting a good lap in with confidence and being confident again. So confident lap, just race it. Don't worry about being behind, you know where you can be faster. Got into the corners by just sliding the car in, braking early and just powering out and just gaining on the ghost every lap. I don't care. I don't care about that. I really don't. I am chuffed. I am chuffed. Oh, yes. Is that top 1,000? A 45,646? 614th. Happy days. Oh, up into the top 5. Call it top 3. It'd be 4 really, wouldn't it? Because the Kuna Matata intersect. Yes. That's all right. I'm happy with that. Cheers, gentlemen. Oh, yes. Oh, that deserves some Pepsi Max. Whoa, that was great. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. That was chuffing brill. It felt good. The car just found how to pick it, get it into the corner. And that's with TC. That's with TC as well. Oh, yes. Please excuse me. Whoa. I'm happy with that. Oh. For a fat old lad, that's all right. Skip the 46s. That's what we wanted to do. I wanted a 44 secretly, but it would have got me. It would have got me that one spot, wouldn't it? But yeah, only just past Mixer, only just. So let's give a shout out to the guys that we skipped over. Then we were just there, weren't we? We were just behind Big Daz. We skipped Expat, Schecter, Winding BK, Triple, Olive, Fat Man, who's down to 10th. Sorry, Fat Man. Dyer. Missed the 28 Ego, Mr. Acuna, Mixer, and then there's us in 5th with half an hour to go. We don't normally get this good. Wow. Enjoyed that. That is a great time trial. Great time trial. And to just to chill out and get that lap in is brilliant. 600 and something. We're not normally up there, aren't we? 9:32, look. I just got to get my head around that. 9:32, 13 seconds quicker. 13 seconds. 13 seconds quicker. I mean, if there's... What is this? Loads of corners. He's a 10th a second quicker every corner. At least. Oh my lorda. And I know it's a big ask. But can we beat it? Can we beat it? That's got to be the question, hasn't it? Keep calm, said Wilkie. Keep calm. Definitely. Traction control. TC1. What did we have? ABS weak and counter steer on weak. And it drives really good. It does drive really good. Look at them two Porsches, absolutely ragging it. Absolutely ragging it. See if we can be a bit smoother. Let's see if we can just... deliver the car in a little bit, maybe. We'll see. We've got half an hour, 25 minutes. We've got potentially 2.5 laps to get this done. Can we beat it? Absolutely. If I focus too much on the red car, the blue car's going to get away. So we've got to try and keep with the blue car for now. Let it slide if it wants to. Now we found... Oi! That we found there were a couple of places down here where we could really get the car into the right angle, right rhythm, and it really gained. There's some coast and roll required down here. Ho 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 ho! I'm really enjoying that bit through there. Loads of opposite lock, all the throttle that it wants. Give it everything. A short shift into there, little lift of the throttle. Blue car's got away. We had a massive lift of the throttle to hold it in. Let's see what we can do. Not giving up just yet. Shouldn't have used second there. We're alright, we've not blown it just yet, although we've got to be better than the blue car. Come on, stay smooth. Now this is where we could throw it away by trying to risk a little bit too much. We got the throttle in there. Now we've broken the red car at this point. Now we've got to take the blue car on. I brake too late. Brake too late. Right. Still think we can do better at this next right-hander. Blue car's got away though. Blew it. Blew it! Just tried a little bit too much, but it is good. Bang on, 2 laps left. If we're taking it to the end. Come on. Having the car sideways into the corner is actually working, because it scrubs speed and it gets the angle. Getting it out of the corner is wrong. It erodes your acceleration. So sliding the car in is working. Learned a lot tonight. I've learned a lot about how to feel the car, how to understand it. If the one thing I'm not 100% sure of yet is it's just how to replicate putting that car into the corner at the right speed with the right angle to scrub off the speed. I've not really got that yet. But when I do it, it works brilliantly, but just matting the brake at the right time to get the car at the right speed, turning in correctly to scrub the speed nicely, like that. Get on the throttle there, and you've got the pace out the corner. In this kind of game where you've not really got to worry about tyre wear, I don't think that's a problem. If you were league racing and tyre was a problem, I think maybe sliding the car in is a little bit risky. If tyre wear could be an issue. But scrubbing the tyres into a corner, I don't know how bad that is as opposed to scrubbing the tyres out of a corner. Never know. Now we know there's some coast and roll available here. Next corner. Next one coming up. You saw the blue car got some real slide on there. There's that line out that corner that works really well. We're good. We're still in touch. Now it's this next big right-hander, 2 of them, that we have to try and get right. And I don't know whether to go a little bit fifth early like that. There we go. That's it. That's it. That gives us the run. We should be able to pull through the red car, maybe. Maybe. Could we? Yeah, there's the pace. There it is. That's how you get it. Gonna just do a light lift. Slide the car a little bit on the brakes before the end of the curbs. Can't get it to slow down. Shit the bed. Oh. Good fun though. Enjoying that. Come on. There'll only be one more effort now. That was 43, so that was 4 minutes in. And I don't mind if we don't do it, but it's great to learn and understand. I hate it when I'm thrashing laps and not learning anything and not finding anything, but this has been just a self-exploration, really. That could be taken wrong. Oh, just a little bit quick on entry. Don't really make much gain here, do we? Too much slide on the car. Feels slow and laborious coming up that hill. Should have short shifted that a bit earlier into fourth. We didn't get the run then. Yeah, we're slow. We're behind on this occasion. We're catching them up. Trying to be smooth, not aggressive, smooth. Don't get it 100% right every time. As I said, I'm not 100% perfecting that entry and exit from that corner, but it's beautiful. It feels good when you get it right. It feels good when you almost get it right. Here we go. Let's see if we can get that pace back through there. Fifth gear early. Hit both apexes, and we should get the run. We didn't quite do as we wanted to, but it is what it is. Maybe it will give us the... We were going much faster, weren't we? And we overran the braking last time. Look how much quicker we're going again. Come on. Let's finish the night off on a tremendous high. And we won't sleep for a couple of hours, which is terrible, but it is what it is. It won't change down. Ah, can I save it? No. Oh. That's the difference in closing speed and being much faster than you've previously been through there. I just tried to coast that apex a little bit and see where we go. This will be the last flying full lap. If we stack it now, we're done. Let's see if we can get through the line quicker than the other ghosts. Direct line of sight into the braking zone, maybe not. Still don't feel any quicker through there based on the gap, but it felt rocket ship like. Oh wow. Oversteering the front axle. Red and blue ghosts are really side by side at this point. Blue ghost gets the gap there. And then now he's got a car length on him. And he's just going away. I still reckon there's a few corners where I'm not in the right gear exiting. Oh, we gravelled that. We're into the last 10 minutes now. Oh, the front wheels fell over themselves again. Coming off that curb. I shouldn't really touch that curb. That's... Oh my lord, we came into there like a rocket ship. Wow. Overconfidence. Ah, we blew it. We've had a great time tonight. Really enjoyed this. Really enjoyed it. That, folks, was tremendous. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And, wow, I'm going to give away 5 memberships. Even though we've not got any tickets to go with, because we haven't been here. 614th place. I'm happy as chuff. 614. Happy as hell. Gold time then was a 9:49.883. And we got a 9:45.646. And I don't know how many completed laps I did. 10, 12 maybe. I didn't do, I don't know, how many did we do? Well, we'll know, won't we, because of the amount of ghosts we saved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We definitely did 7, and I wouldn't know whether we did any where we failed to meet the time. So we'd started with a 10:04, got down nearly 20 seconds quicker, which is epic. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So then friends lists. Hayden came top, we came in 5th. We top 10, going from, well, is it unfair? Olive in 11th, Fatman 10, Mr. Dyer. They're all in 9:47, so they're fast times. Dyer 2JZ in 9:47 again. Mr. Ego in 8th. Mr. Ancuna, 2nd account, so technically doing very well. Mr. Mixer, a 9:45. Mr. Widdowmaker, don't know that dude, but he's in 5th. Average Dad 4th. Akuna Matata, Mr. Akuna, again with his duplicate account. Mr. Indecembler, and Hayden with his master account, main account, is there in 1st place with a 9:41. Some 4 seconds quicker, but leading the crew, and that is it. That is absolutely tremendous. Well, because we had such a run, I'm going to give away those memberships, even though genuinely I think we do have 10 to go. So if I do it today on the 11th, give it 2 weeks, that'll be the 25th. Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Thank you everybody for watching, taking part. I know there's only 8 of you here, And we normally do tickets, but I ain't got any. So there we go. Let's see who win those memberships. Mr. Chris88 Games, Mr. LeBron912, Mr. 6EM TTM, Mr. Sennheiser MX, and Leishu. There's 5 people that win memberships for the week. And at that, folks, I'm going to call it a night. I do hope you have a fantastic week ahead of you. We'll talk more about potential other night streams. And we'll go from there. But thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care, folks. Goodbye for now. And I haven't seen anybody else respond to me in the last 20 minutes. There's Wilkie with one. So it is still working, but thank you very much, folks. And if you can do it as well, go out and do it. Do it the Widdowmaker way. Go and get that gold. We got gold in under 2 hours, and we then went and smashed our potential best, which was absolutely epic. So thank you very much, folks. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Good night from me. Goodbye from them. Good night, Davey. Good night, Mr. Wilkie. And where are we? We will play it out with a stunning tune. Good night, Davey. Good night, Mickle Schmickle. We'll see you on the next one, folks. All the best. Take care. Good night.
Monday morning, gears in line. Same car, same track, perfect time. No rivals here, no crowd to please. Just me, the clock, and the need for speed. Breakpoint marked, apex tight, throttle feathered, exit right. Every lapse a lesson learned, every fraction time returned. It's time trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide. Chasing gold, 1/10 at a time. Perfect rhythm, perfect line. 2 weeks, 2 tests, 1 drive, 1 goal. Master the method, and master control. Ghost in the mirror, shadow of me, fighting the version I used to be. Calm in the cockpit, focused and still. Fast comes slow when you've honed your will. Brake deep, steer light, balance on the edge of right. Every second feels like flame, every lap rewrites the game. It's time trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide. Chasing gold, 1/10 at a time. Perfect rhythm, perfect line. 2 weeks, 2 tests, 1 drive, 1 goal. off, no racing crowd, just silence loud and numbers proud. The track don't lie, it knows your soul. It takes patience to reach control. Shortcuts found, just focus, pure in sound. Every goal earned, every lesson replayed. That's the Widdowmaker way. Widdowmaker way. Widdowmaker way. Mondays for the mind, Tuesdays for the fight. The week begins with discipline and ends with light. Monday morning, gears in line, same car, same track, perfect time. No rivals here, no crowd to please, just me, the clock and the need for speed. Breakpoint marked, apex tight, throttle feathered, exit right. Every lap's a lesson learned, every fraction time return. It's time trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide. Chasing goal, 1/10 at a time, perfect It's time trial Monday, the grind begins. You race yourself to find what wins. No rivals near, no shortcuts found, just focus, pure and sound. Every goal earned, every lesson replayed. That's